What if I told you there's a project guaranteed to increase in price? I know you would probably want to jump in, but I'm sure the first thought you would have would be, wait a second, that doesn't sound right. Well, this is where we get into the complicated gray areas of decentralized finance. This is where imagination meets reality. Or is that Disney World? Oh, okay, it's either DeFi or Disney World, but this video ain't Disney because pamping ain't easy. Let's get it. Welcome to BitBoyCrypto, the hardest working channel in all of cryptocurrency. If you're new, hit that subscribe button and join both my Telegram groups to learn more about crypto or connect with me and the Bit Squad. And look, you guys got your own sign now. All right, guys, today we're going to discuss PAMP network and whether or not it can pump up your portfolio. Get used to that joke. Could this be our next hippo pump? PAMP has been one of the most requested projects to review for my Telegram group and beyond. Luckily, PAMP actually reached out to me about doing a video, so thanks to PAMP for supporting this channel, and everybody gets the video they want. But you definitely don't want to miss this one. I do fair reviews with my team, and I won't promote something that we don't dig deep into, and that's exactly what we did. The way PAMP is designed is great for staking. If you missed out on Tezos or Chainlink, you don't want to miss PAMP. I'm pumped up to talk about this one. So gather close, slide your chairs in, bring your wives, and let's pretend this is a pampered chef party. Only guys with wives will get that, and that's like 4 of you and a divorced guy who laughed. Okay, so PAMP Network is not to be confused with POMP, the affectionate name for Anthony Pompliano, an American entrepreneur, investor, and Bitcoin evangelist. PAMP is actually the world's very first price-reactive cryptocurrency. PAMP Network also doesn't have anything to do with UNESCO coins and medallions and an agreement between UNESCO and PAMP-S.A, which stands for Produits Artistiques Mutuelle Pression. I have no idea what I just said. One of the world's leading precious metal refiners and private mints is all you need to know. Now, ironically, MKS PAMP Group partnered with CoinShares last year to create a gold token secured by the Bitcoin network, digitizing more than $20 million in gold. But that's a story for a different day and a different video. So what the heck exactly is PAMP Network? Well, I'm so glad you asked, even if you didn't. PAMP Network's token contract rewards hodlers when the price increases and penalizes sellers when it doesn't. When the token price appreciates, token holders receive staking rewards based on numerous factors, including the percentage the price increased, how long they've been holding PAMP for, and how many tokens they hold. What's more is the rewards are distributed on a daily basis, so this coin is literally a pump network. See, there's a method to my madness, and you have to just trust me when we find these coins.
BitBoy, you always say do your own research and don't trust anybody in crypto.
Fair enough, voices in my head. Fair enough. But let this be an exception, but of course, do your own research on PAMP. After all, I'm not a financial advisor. However, the tokenomics here for the fundamentals can't be ignored. So why should you use PAMP Network and get involved in the crypto ecosystem? I have one word for you, lemmings. Staking. No, not the type of steak that you eat, the type that allows you to savor your gains. And PAMP Network has a really juicy structure, kind of like the prime rib that you're thinking about right now. Sometimes I hate myself. PAMP is deflationary, meaning that all token transfers have 8% of the transfer burned. Yes, 8%. That's almost 10% for those of you out there who didn't graduate the first grade. And I'll be honest with you, with the exception of the Bit Squad, those of you who sit there and spam the comment section all day probably didn't graduate the first grade because you watch 1 or 2 minutes of a video or just look at the title or a thumbnail thinking you grasped the entire 10-minute long video. Spoiler alert, you didn't. Hodlers of PAMP are strongly incentivized to buy tokens and hodl for as long as possible, clinging on for dear life, and are penalized for not doing so. On the flip side, if the token price fails to appreciate for the day, no rewards are minted for hodlers, while sellers who move their tokens around have their stakes reset, negating any bonus rewards they may receive when the token does appreciate in value. Additionally, being semi-deflationary, the PAMP network embodies a similar value structure to Bitcoin and Ethereum 2.0. The system has incentive structures built in that promote holding the token, thereby acting as a proper hedge against inflationary fiat currency.
But BitBoy, this sounds like the Richard Hart Guy's project, the one where you put ETH into an AA lobby.
The difference with PAMP and the unspeakable is there is no AA lobby or Ethereum being sent into it. So you're not getting
wrecked text.
Dang it, I said it. So the only downside here with PAMP is if you are going to sell, sellers pay high fees and lose future staking rewards when they don't hodl. So this one encourages long-term hodling and not day trading. Actually, it may teach you all a very valuable life lesson, and one that investor Warren Buffett often promotes. Don't day trade. Especially day trading in crypto unless you are finding gems, putting capital in, then flipping into the next gem, which is extremely difficult to pull off. I don't recommend day trading, and neither does PAMP. So I always tell you guys, whenever we talk about projects and they go up, don't try to ride those pumps. These are better long-term holds. Because what ends up happening is you end up just pampering the pockets of people like BitMEX CEO Arthur Hayes. He loves it when you get liquidated instead of pamped. But it is important to note that this formula does not take into account streaks or volume. When the price is on a streak, more tokens will be minted, and this will increase with the length of the streak. When the volume is too low, less tokens will be minted. For reference, currently the inflation adjustment factor is set to 1,000. Note the number of days staked is important. This number increases every day regardless of the price action or whether you claimed a reward or not. This number is reset to 0 if any tokens are moved or sold. Now, in the future, the development team may change this function if it does not work as intended. However, this is unlikely according to a Medium post. PAMP also just recently put out a call for developers to expand their operations and integrations with future partners like Polkadot implementation, according to a tweet on Twitter, which where else would a tweet be? But also, guys, if you're interested in Polkadot, be paying attention. I'm going to be having a big video on that coming up next week. But some people say a red flag for PAMP Network is that the entire team is anonymous. However, the code is open source, and that's important. The team explains the reasons why it is anonymous in a Medium post, writing, "The team has decided to remain anonymous so that their software can be released to the public freely and without concern for their private lives. Our vision is that the project will take on a life of its own and decentralized projects and do not always need a public leader. We believe that if the code is open source, it shouldn't matter who wrote it." Now, recently I called out 2 projects for fake team pages, Vision and BlockCloud. My problem was never with anonymous devs, it was with the fake teams. Now, both of those projects, to be fair, have apologized for this and said that they would do better going forward. So we'll have to see how they both do and if they can deliver on their promises. Now, back to PAMP. One of the things that separates PAMP's project from many others with Adon devs is that it is open source with a verifiable smart contract. Even if the team left, then the contract is still there operating, and that's important. Although you should note, PAMP Network's contract was recently exploited. It's kind of an interesting story. The devs didn't exit scam. They forked the contract when this happened and fixed the vulnerability, according to resources on Reddit. 200 billion tokens were printed or transferred from the burn address. PAMP changed contracts and burnt a lot of their tokens, only leaving 3 million total supply. And you can see this here on Reddit. So what happened is the PAMP team offered a bounty to catch any bugs in the contract. And when someone did catch a bug, they exploited it instead of contacting the team. The team lost 50 ETH. Now, in the world of crypto, this is peanuts for an exploit or a hack, so they were pretty lucky. The team proved themselves to be transparent and determined to get the project back on track by contracting 2 audits for security and doing over-the-counter trades to get funds to add to the liquidity pool and to raise funds for a new exchange listing, which is coming soon, so pay attention. As a token of gratitude to holders for going through this ordeal, they gave 20% rewards to those who claimed it over this last week. You had to have, of course, at least 500 PAMP to claim it. There's also an issue of minimum requirements to claim rewards. Requiring hodlers to hold tokens at least 2 days and have at least 100 tokens in your address to participate in rewards. You must also have your tokens in either MetaMask or Trust Wallet in order to use the button on PAMP Network's website. They have a Uniswap mechanism built into the website, so you can actually go directly to the PAMP website and buy the token, which is huge. Not many projects have this capability. They also had a brand new website rebrand, which looks awesome. So what price can PAMP go to? Well, Digital Coin Price predicts the price will be $6 by 2027. LOL. Dang it, I said that out loud again. These silly price predictors do not account for parabolic Bitcoin cycles. It always makes me laugh when they do this. If PAMP isn't at $6 by Q2 of next year, I'll box a hippo. I would expect it to be $6 by the end of this year, if not even by November or earlier. But what do I know? I'm just a lowly man on the interwebs that makes videos and cheesy jokes. But this one, I've got a 5-digit bag of, much more than I was paid to do this video. So take that for what it's worth. I'm fully invested in this one. But now it's your turn. What do you think about PAMP? Is this one going to continue big gains, or is it ready to get knocked out? Let me know by dropping a comment down below. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to smash the like button and hit subscribe to become a member of the Bit Squad. Thanks for watching. Have a blessed day. BitBoy out.